everybody. My name is Kevin Fernandes. I am Vice President of Nonprofit Insurance Services. Every day, nonprofit organizations change the world. Either through fundraising or community outreach, a nonprofit's impact affects lives tremendously. But that doesn't mean that not-for-profits are immune from circumstances that can affect their mission in a negative way. That's why it's important that not-for-profits choose the right insurance coverage for themselves and their operations. Here at Nonprofit Insurance Services, we want to make sure we keep the not-for-profit's mission moving and not slow down when disaster hits. Here are some coverages your not-for-profit should consider when choosing insurance. The first coverage is Directors and Officers Liability and Employers Practices Liability Insurance. This coverage is intended to protect your executive board members and leaders of the organization. It protects your organization from wrongful acts, lawsuits, which include everything from fraud and to wrongful termination. The next coverage is General Liability, which includes professional liability, employee benefits liability, and sexual abuse misconduct liability. This coverage is intended to protect your organization during special events, your employee benefits, and any lawsuits that may arise with incidents and occurrences happening on your property or premise. The next coverage is Workers' Compensation, which covers your employees, board members, and volunteers. The coverage is intended to cover any medical expenses, disability, or death benefits to your injured workers. The next coverage is Commercial Property Insurance. Whether it's a hurricane or simply a pipe burst, your not-for-profit will be covered in such situations with our commercial property insurance coverage. The next coverage we offer is Commercial Auto Liability, which includes physical damage and hired and unknown liability. If it's simply running errands or transporting clients to appointments, or your volunteers driving around their personal vehicles, make sure your non-for-profit is protected with the right adequate insurance coverage. Accidents happen all the time. They are so hard to predict. So it's very important to make sure you have the right limits, deductibles, and right coverage to ensure you are protected as well as your company. The next coverage we offer is Cyber Liability. Nowadays, nonprofits' mission also includes keeping the data of donors, clients, and employees safe. That's why it's imperative to have cyber liability, which protects your organizations from network breaches, malicious software, hardware theft, and even credit monitoring expenses. It's important to note what is covered on these types of insurances mainly depends on how the policy is written. If you have any questions on the type of coverage you have, please contact your insurance provider and they will be able to clarify any questions and to make sure you have the adequate coverage in place for you and your non-for-profit. And please, if you have any questions or concerns about your insurance or nonprofits in general, please give us a call. Nonprofit Insurance Services is here to help. Thanks for tuning in this month. Please remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our updates.